Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so I don't know what's going on in the world of Bravo, but it seems like it's IRS here, fraud over here. I don't know what the hell is happening at this point. But we are back to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker, who are being accused of owing over $23,000 in back taxes, and that the IRS, well, now they're coming after them. We have all the details on that and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss, well, her financial troubles seem to be getting worse as her and her husband are now being hit with another federal tax lien. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, Kandi, and her husband, Todd, their restaurant group, the Burruss Tucker Restaurant Group LLC, was slapped with paperwork by the IRS on November 17th. The lien claims that the couple failed to pay a portion of their small business taxes, and the document says that they refused to pay $2,520 owed for the quarter. Now, from what they're saying, the debt would not be a big deal if it wasn't added on to two other liens that have already been filed against Kandi in the past 6 months. In June, Kandi was accused of failing to pay $15,812.52 to the IRS. 2 months later, Uncle Sam filed another lien for over $5,156 owed for the quarter. None of the liens have been released by the IRS, which means they have yet to be paid off. The grand total for the tax debt at this point comes to $23,488.52. Kandi has yet to publicly address the situation with her business. Now, Kandi and Todd run two Atlanta restaurants named Old Lady Gang and Blaze, and for the past year, the two spots have struggled to maintain a proper health score. We've talked about this. Kandi and Todd, I feel like they've been through it with these restaurants, and it's easy. Listen, there are a lot of people who are out there and they think, let me start a restaurant. It's so easy. After watching LVP and Ken do it for so long, I have to say nothing about it looked easy. And we see some of these housewives like Nene Leakes, who came out with the Lenithia Lounge, or Michael and Ashley Darby, who had that Australian restaurant. We've seen, let's just go down the board, certain housewives come out with these different businesses, especially restaurants, and it's a lot harder than what they were anticipating. Well, for Kandi Burruss and Todd, I think they got hit with the same reality check. They launched their businesses and they were successful, but then they got slammed with poor health scores. Then there was a shooting outside of one of them. And then after that, it seems like every time we read about her restaurants in the press, there's something that's not the best, well, tied to the headline. At one point, Blaze had to be temporarily shut down after a failing health inspection on May 19th. The health inspector did not hold back. In a scathing report submitted to the state, the official observed an employee working with raw food without washing their hands. The report noted that the food handler touched raw oysters and raw salmon and then proceeded to handle ready-to-eat leafy greens with the same gloves on improperly. Moving from raw food to ready-to-eat foods is a source of cross-contamination. This has to be something too. When we were working in restaurants, Jason and I, there was even at one point, we worked in a restaurant in New York and they had a button under the host stand. It was a 3-story restaurant. I'm not going to name them. They actually burned down and then I think reopened the restaurant. But there was at one point where there was a button underneath the host stand where the host would press the button when the inspector would come in, and the button would flash the lights in the kitchen. That way they knew down in the kitchen, throw out everything, just start dumping everything, turn all the ovens off, shut down. We are shut down. We are not serving any more food until the health inspector leaves. It's a big deal. And the employees are supposed to be extremely well-versed in knowing what the health inspector is looking for, making sure that there are Sani buckets with the right temperatures, no cross-contamination, nothing that's sitting out that could, catch fruit flies, making sure all the garnishes and fruits are covered. Again, it's a big deal. So for this employee to so recklessly be handling raw food and then ready-to-eat food, this is something that should not have happened in the first place. And I'm sure Kandi and Todd were pissed off about it. The food was also not being properly stored at the correct temperatures. The report noted, observed that both prep coolers on the line across from the ovens have food that is out of temperature above 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Back in December, the Georgia Department of Public Health awarded Blaze a score of 88 and a B grade. In September of 2020, the restaurant received a 99 rating and an A grade. It was last inspected on May 28th and received a C score. No, this is bad. Again, just my experience living in Los Angeles and New York, when you pass restaurants, if there's anything less than an A, you're not walking in there, ever. I don't know how it is in Atlanta, but no. Old Lady Gang has experienced its own set of issues, which we've talked about. All right. Well, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are about this, because obviously it's not the end of the day for Kandi and Todd to be slammed with these tax woes by the IRS. You know, $23,000 sounds like a drop in the piggy bank for Kandi and Todd. But my biggest question is, why has this not been paid? And why are there two other liens that are currently tacked on, adding this up to be over $23,000? Is it because they're trying to fight this? It can't be because they don't have enough money to pay it. I couldn't imagine a world where Kandi Burruss would not have enough money to pay it. So then what is it? Guys, I want to know what your opinions are. And of course, we know we're all excited for the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta to come out. It's coming back at the beginning of 2022. Well, not the beginning, but I'm sure spring. And I cannot wait. At first, I was a little upset that we didn't have Porsha Williams, Nene Leakes, or Cynthia Bailey. But now I'm thinking, after hearing the drama between the women, Marlo Hampton, Kenya Moore, Drew Sidora, well, there's no LaToya, but knowing who we have, I'm excited. I think it's going to be one hell of a show, and I can't wait to see what the conversations are. At first, Marlo even said, I'm getting along great with Kenya. I get along great with Sheree. Kenya said the same thing. And now we're hearing that they're on the outs. So which one is it? All right, guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. We're going live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern to do today's hot takes with Jason on his channel, Down with Jason. That's going to be a subscribers only live chat where we go through all of the different topics. We get unfiltered and messy as hell. And I hope to see you guys all there soon. Happy Friday. Try to not spend too much time on social media or work too hard. Maybe have a mimosa. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.